I just hit it. Hold on.
It's on.
What's going on, good people? How y'all doing this evening? This is Juan, the Falcons therapist, and this is Dirty Bird Thursdays. And to my immediate right, which is over there, we got the man himself, the comedian extraordinaire, producer, Mr. Night Rider. What's going on, Night Rider?
Hey, man, can't complain, man. Chill like a villain on penicillin. We're going to get it live, direct, and in full effect. You already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, below me, we got the big man himself. We got the consummate nose tackle. What's going on? We got Ant Jay. What up, Ant?
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Big Ant. You know, coming to you with some facts, stats, and truth.
Yes, sir. All right. And last but certainly not least, we have the man himself, the one that's keeping all of us grounded, giving us the knowledge we need. We got Coach. What up, Coach?
What's up, everybody? This is Coach, man. Let's get this thing started tonight. We got some good topics we can talk about. So I'm just ready to rock, man. Let's do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Before we get started and everything, we all want to give a shout out to the head lady in charge, Miss Maggie T, on that awesome. Let's give a round of applause for that awesome show today with Mr. Troy McElhaney, her and Lisa. I mean, they did a phenomenal job.
Awesome.
Look, if you have not seen it, you need to go check it out. It's educational and the information will blow your mind. Like I'm telling you. So the ladies at AFN, they're definitely doing their thing. So like I said, like, share, subscribe, but definitely go check it out. But now let's go ahead and get into the roll call right quick. We have in the building, we had a professor himself, Mr. Noah Tyndale. We got Ghost Peppers, Smooth Seat 78, Ephraim Jones, the RC Plane Builder. What up? Thank you guys for tuning in.
And don't forget Joseph Thornton. He's in there too.
Well, yeah, Joseph Thornton, what's up, bro?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Go
ahead all right, fellas. Let's go ahead and get into these topics right quick. All right.
There we go. There we go,
There we go right here. Who want to take this one right here?
Fun fact. On this day in 1965, our Atlanta Falcons were born, man. Hey, I saw, I forgot, it was a YouTube video I was watching about it. They called the Falcons, back when they first came to Atlanta, they called the Falcons the Miracle on Capitol Avenue. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You know, that was the first, you know, it was the year, I think the Falcons and the Braves came to Atlanta around the same time. After they both had their first seasons in '66 in Atlanta. So, you know.
Yep.
That was the same year they opened up Fulton County Stadium, man.
That's true.
I'm glad they brought some to Atlanta. It was a dope story about it. I forgot how they said they didn't say how the Falcons got their name. It was a lady that they had a radio contest back then. It was a lady that she came up with the name Falcons. I forgot. I had to go back and look at it again. It's been a while since I seen it though. But it was real interesting though. Real interesting fact.
I was 2 years away. I was born 2 years later.
Shoot. Hell, my mama was just born.
I didn't get here till 78. So, you know, they had probably they had been on the market for quite a while by the time I got here. So
they was on the market. They was on the market too when I got here. They was in that dog period when I came along back in '85.
Oh my God, 85.
I wasn't even born yet, bro.
Oh.
A dog period like '85 though.
I'm the old man here then.
Oh, shit. Hey, Mike up in here, man. Shout out to Mike, man.
Shout out to Mike.
What's going on? The great one. What's up, Mike? So look, if you don't know, now you know. This is some Falcons history. Happy birthday, Falcons.
Yep, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy
all right.
birthday.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to this second topic right here. NFL.com dubs Falcons least likely to end playoff drought in 2022. What are your thoughts on this?
Want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
You know what? I ain't worried about the NFL thinking, you know, because I don't mind being the underdog, staying out of the media and everything. Because every time we've done that, guess what? We've proved them wrong every time. They said the same thing in 16. I think they said the same thing in 12. So, whatever they say, still got to play the game. Nobody knows how the outcome's going to come out till the game is played. So, that's it for them. That's ratings. So, that's all it's about.
Oh, yeah.
So,
hey, I'll tell you, any given Sunday. That's all I got to say. Any given Sunday. I don't care. Everybody, like one thing, like everybody look at the schedule, they go by every team's previous performance. So, of course, that's why they can say we got one of the toughest schedules. And that's why old boy from NFL.com only got us winning 2 games. I think they had us doing the same thing back in 2008 when we first drafted Matt Ryan. Everybody thought we were just going to be the worst team in the world.
Well,
we came back and shocked the world, made 5 and won the division. So, I don't really be worried about all that. They can say what they want to say. Let us fly under the radar. Because we fly up on the radar, we coming up. You best believe that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ant.
Yeah, me and Creative were just talking about this before we came on live. Look, keep napping. Keep sleeping. I don't want you to wake up.
It's too late.
No, too late. We already passed you. Nope. Go back to sleep.
But you know what? It's a common thing that has been going on this whole off season. With the, even into the end of the last year. What you're looking at is a narrative based on popularity. Not statistics, not analytics, really. Not what we're putting together, not optics. You're looking at popularity. That's why they got us rated last in the NFL. That's why they got us rated. That's why they got the Panthers, the Jets, the Bears ahead of the Falcons, because we have taken ourselves out of the popularity loop. We have not done one thing that the fans expected us to do. So now it's like, since y'all not doing what we want, or y'all not buying into the narrative, y'all suck, y'all last, y'all not gonna do this and that. And I'm good with that. I'm good with it. Because like I said before, and I even posted it in the comments on the interview, we have an unpredictable offense. We have an unpredictable defense. Yes, we have to see what's going to come of it. But you don't know what to expect from this team. Nobody knows how this team is going to go. We have a good idea.
Right.
The thing that I like about it is your expectations are so low that once we do what we do, we're going to be 7 games in.
Right.
By the time they catch up to what the Falcons doing, we're going to be 7 games in.
It's over.
And then it's going to be too late.
Oh yeah.
I believe myself, and y'all can timestamp it, whatever you want. I believe we're going to be a playoff team because people are not going to be looking for us to do anything. Exactly. And that's usually when we do what we do.
Oh yeah.
It happened in 98. It happened in 16.
12.
So you know what I'm saying? So pay attention. Pay attention.
Oh yeah.
So if y'all like for that narrative, look, knock yourself out.
Prime example. Look at what happened with Cincinnati last year. Everybody expected Cincinnati to be so bad.
Right.
Joe Burrow coming out the ACL injury. He got a terrible offensive line, and lo and behold, they in the Super Bowl.
Right.
So you never know what can happen, dog.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's football. K-Styles in the house, guys.
K-Styles. What up, dude?
Listen, man.
ATL Leo, what up?
Listen, what we want to do, man, take time out. That's our brother K-Styles. Listen, hey, you haven't subscribed to his page, go ahead and do that. We want to get him to 1K. I think he's right about, in the 70s. 70-something away, 70-something odd people away. So we want to make sure we do that.
Right.
Like I said, make sure you like, share, subscribe, check him out. Now, let's get to this next topic right here, because I know everybody's chomping at the bit to get this right here. And this kind of piggybacks off what I've been saying. Olamide Zaccheaus feels we are a playoff team. I want Coach to take this one right here.
Okay. This is my feeling on this here. I think it's just the new culture we have. These guys are so confident in what the coach is telling them and everything. So it's the culture, because we never heard any of these players in the previous years talk about we're going to the playoff. I never heard anybody say it. So I think they feel very confident. He's confident in what he's going to be doing. So I guess what they're doing is working. So it's all about about the new regime that's in there. They got those guys feeling very confident about what they're going to be doing. So I think we're going to make the playoffs. It's just my personal opinion, but we still got to play the games. So So
what you got, Ant?
Yeah, I truly believe we're gonna make the playoffs. I mean, we was right there, 2 games out of the playoffs last year, and now we got a more stable. I mean, he's going to be, in my opinion, the comeback player of the year, Marcus Mariota, and I think he's going to lead us to the playoffs. Plus, we're not going to ask him to do too much because we're going to have a running game and a tough defense.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Night Rider. And then after this, let's get this comment.
I'm loving the energy from Olamide, man. Shoot, you ain't gonna find no players that gonna be like, oh man, we just gonna go out there and lose all the damn time.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna find no players like that, man. Come on, bro.
No.
Everybody looking at it like, man, what you smoking? All right, come on, talking. Watch to see. Y'all gonna have him looking like Albert Einstein. Y'all have him looking like Nostradamus out there when they make them play out. And wait on it. I mean, that's the type of energy that I like to see in a locker room, man. You got to have players that believe.
Confidence, man.
You got to buy into the product, man. Because if you ain't got players like that, you ain't in that locker room and you not buying into the product like that, bro. Why is you here?
Right.
Why are you here? You don't
I like this comment right here from Millie Mills. He says, it starts there. It starts with our players. They got to believe in the system in order to make the playoffs, and that's part of what I was saying earlier. If you pay attention, every interview from OTAs to the training camp, what have you heard? All of the players want to be here. All of the players are having fun. All of the players are confident. They're upbeat. You know what I'm saying? They have bought in to the vision that Arthur Smith, Terry Fontenot have been putting out.
Oh yeah.
And when you have that and they see the vision, these players are going to play their behinds off. Mm-hmm. More than not, they're not going into it with oh my gosh, we not going to make it because that's what everybody else says. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That belief is what's going to get them guys on the field to be like, all right, bet, let's go out here and show them what we been working on.
Oh yeah.
That belief, you got to have that belief, because if you don't have that belief, the first time you hit a roadblock, done.
Oh yeah.
Season's done.
Right. I got one more thing.
Seen it already.
Plus, I got one more thing to say on that right there. Think about this. Arthur Smith don't care. He will cut you.
Right.
It's been shown.
And heartbeat.
So these guys want to stay. They want a job. So they're gonna play hard, and they're gonna buy in. So that's a simple process of it.
But that's the culture.
Like Dan Quinn though, because you know Dan Quinn, he always like the baby player. Shoot. Mm-hmm. Look why you think Disco Ridley the way he is right now.
Right.
Well, it started to make sense why he took a mental health break, because Arthur Smith grilled him when he was messing up, and he didn't like that.
Well, that's the culture. We need that culture of accountability, like Mike and them say all the time. You need this kind of culture change, because what this does is this is part of the identity. Yep. This is what supports their identity.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once you got that identity, then people know what to focus on. This is what they'll be doing going forward. This is how you pick your players. This is how you set up your scheme. And this is how you run the team. Yep. This is why you got, and I hate to say it, this is why you got organizations like the Patriots when they quote unquote the Patriot way.
Oh yeah.
Falcons have to create a culture to where it's a winning culture.
Oh yeah. That's right. All right, hold up, Millie Mills. Yeah, that's right. We said it. Disco Ridley.
Disco.
All right. All right, we rolling right along. Let's get to this next topic right here.
Big topic, man. Let's go.
This is the good one right here. And go ahead and take that one, man.
And that's a good question, man. I don't know. You know what? We just picked up a punter today.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny because we picked up a punter and then we released the punter that we had last year. So that's gonna be one that's gonna.
Talk about Justin Colquitt?
Huh?
No.
Talk about Colquitt?
Maggio?
Yeah.
Maggio. Okay.
Yeah, we released him, and then we got I can't think of dude name. I was just talking about him earlier. But yeah, I think he gonna and then plus we got Damian Williams that we signed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna make the team. Lorenzo Carter, of course. I mean, it's a lot of these unrestricted free agents that's gonna make the team.
Oh yeah.
Well, go ahead, Night Rider.
Oh yeah, I was like, man, look, you always gonna have at least 2 or 3 undrafted free agents that's gonna make that 53-man roster. Because 9 times out of 10, if they on that roster, if they not starting, they gonna be playing special teams or something. And you might have a few diamonds in the rough that's gonna come out and just show up and show out, and they gonna wind up getting a starting job. I've seen it before. You never know, man. I think I say at the most you might have maybe 5 at the most. With everybody with all these 1-year deals and stuff.
What you got, Coach?
The person I see the undrafted will be Timmy Horn. I think that's everybody's favorite pick. He's a 321-pound, 6'5" D lineman. He's a big man.
Yeah.
And I looked at a couple of films a couple of times, and he's solid in the run game. Double teamed, you ain't pushing him back. He looks very strong. So that's my pick. It's Timmy Horn. So he could Kansas State guy. Yeah. So he's a 5-year player. So because of the COVID. So but
I'm gonna take a different approach.
Go ahead.
I would say you most of them like London, Pitts, Olamide. I'm going to say I got a wait and see approach to this because of the simple fact you want to get through training camp to see who emerges.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got AJ Terrell, all those guys, but I want to see what these rookies do, what the new players do. I want to see how that team is going to be cohesive because this training camp is going to determine to the coaching staff, hey, this particular player, he really wants to play. He's really bringing what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, for me, it'll be a little too early. You know what I'm saying? I want to sit back and see who is actually going to prove they want to be on that 53-man roster.
Yeah.
Because everything looks good now, but you know how it gets closer to the end, them dogs is going to show up.
Don't look so pretty yet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, I'm going to wait and see, how that goes. But I want to take a look at this comment from Smooth C78. He says the staff is staying truthful to the culture of competition, but consistently making these moves.
Yep.
So what are y'all feelings on that?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody they bring it in is they have to compete for a job. Simple
Right.
as that. So,
Right.
Yeah, it's true. It's a true statement.
Yep.
Well, they're playing chess.
Yep.
This whole offseason has been a game of chess. But consistently making these moves.
Yep.
Well, they're playing.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're just playing a game of chess. Because if you look at it, every move they make to cutting players or whatever, like I said, they sat down at the end of the season and was like, okay, what don't we have? What can we afford to cut? We didn't have a receiving core. We got one. So okay, we need some pass rushers on defense. We need some linemen. We got that. We went and got some, complimentary cornerbacks. We got, some punters and whatnot. So they're strategically putting pieces in place because they know, hey, we got two good quarterbacks, both of them mobile. Both of them got promise. We need to have something around them so that they don't get murdered halfway through the season.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But they're doing it in a way where it's not big media. It's not flashy.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and that's the problem with people in the media. We're not doing nothing flashy.
Yeah, everybody want to see flashy stuff, but you got to keep it old school sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And that
ain't pretty, but it's gonna be effective, just like the Spurs.
Right.
It ain't pretty, but it ain't pretty. It's gonna be fundamental, but it's effective.
Look, I'm gonna bring up this team now. Everybody remember when Rex Ryan was with the New York Jets?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On them pound. That's what I'm getting the feel of.
Yeah, and that was a
ground
fun
and pound. They had big wide receivers. They had a tough defense.
Mm-hmm.
That team was fun to watch. Rex Ryan had that charisma to bring everybody in.
Right, but like you said, Rex Ryan developed a culture.
Yep,
he was no nonsense. You were accountable for messing up, and that's what we got. That's what we got here in Arthur Smith. And if you notice, Arthur Smith is not about being flashy. He's about being effective, and that's what you want. We all know the Dan Quinn era. Everybody wanted to be flashy, but it was no effectiveness.
Everybody had their pom poms out.
Oh yeah, it was a cheerleader brigade. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Right. So I mean, that's what, in my opinion, that's what is going to carry over into the season. That's what's going to make us that driving force to where people are like, oh, these Falcons ain't playing. We try to tell you that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into this next topic here. I'm gonna let Night Rider take this one. I believe this is
you know me.
He about
I was
to
when I walked to the store to get my beer, I was thinking about this. With the possibility of Baker Mayfield going to Seattle to make them a playoff contender. Absolutely not. Okay. Go ahead and put it out. Go ahead and do this right here. Let's go and put this out here. The NFC West is the Los Angeles Rams, the San Francisco 49ers, and everybody else. Okay. I mean, of course, you know Arizona can compete, but with D Hop out 6 games, that's putting them behind the 8 ball already right there. Unless Hollywood Browns that come out and just start showing up and showing out. Man, Seattle, besides DK Metcalf, who else you got in Seattle?
Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett.
I can tell you about another team.
Is Chris Carson still though?
He's always hurt though. He's not even
that is right now. And plus Baker Mayfield, I'd rather throw Tony Romo than Baker Mayfield. Baker ain't showed me nothing. Baker showed me how much of a crybaby he really is, dog.
Yep.
Baker,
that part.
No, Baker is not the guy. Baker is a backup at best.
Yeah,
he's a backup at best.
I put it like this: you can't have tissue paper feelings in the NFL when stuff don't go your way, and you're gonna go from one team, now you're gonna go to Seattle, where they hurting right now. They just lost a great quarterback.
Oh yeah,
to the Broncos. I hate to say it, you got How can I put this? You got, on one hand, you got grits. On the other hand, you got cream of wheat.
Nah.
He didn't even say oatmeal. He said cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat.
That's nasty. But anyway.
So I'm like, come on. I personally, if I'm that locker room, I don't want no crybaby quarterback. Because what happened if you don't get your way? What happened if the games don't go? What happened if you don't have a season that you want? Now you on Twitter crying. You in the media crying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't the team I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't fair. It ain't fair. I'm on this team and we not winning.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or what happened if you do decent, but you don't get paid the money you think you should have?
Right.
What you gonna do? Sit on the sideline and pout?
Yeah, he will.
That's not how's their locker room gonna respect you? Because don't think now they're looking at what you did.
Oh, you know it.
In Cleveland. They're looking at what you did in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. Everybody already know.
Right. So they already know what you're coming with. You already bringing baggage. Oh, yeah. Check this out from Smooth C78. He said, y'all remember that Baker's commercial with him losing the key with the groceries in both hands? Ain't that ironic that he's basically locked out right now?
Basically.
That's funny. That is funny.
Hot dog and melted and spoiled. I don't know.
I got something about it. I talked, I live up in this area. I talked to a lot of the fans, right? And a lot of them are mixed about it, right? But the reason they don't mind Baker coming in because they have no faith in Geno Smith or Drew Lock. They prefer to have him because he played. But they're not going to make the playoff. I don't see it anyway.
No.
But like I said, this is a complete rebuild for Seattle. They lost two of their best players. They lost Bobby Wagner on defense. They lost Russell. So that's to me that's rebuilding.
Oh yeah.
So, you lost your captain on both ends.
And then you got to think about it too. With you being in a rebuild, that means that you're the forefront of scrutiny. So you're gonna go from a team that already is full of scrutiny. Now you're going to another team, and if it don't work out, you're gonna get blamed for it.
Right. 1 year, 18 million.
Yeah. So I mean, right about now, it's like a pick your poison type thing for Seattle.
I think Seattle's gonna probably tank because they're trying to get one else quarterback for next year. I just know Pete Carroll. I've been watching this guy since I've been up here. So they're looking for another quarterback.
Oh yeah. Hey, y'all, check it out. We got somebody finna add to the stream, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Blackberry LaRex, what up? Yo.
Unmute yourself, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I got it. Yo, you there?
Well, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm having some difficulty here, and just give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
All right, let's go on. Let's see. Let's go on to this. Let's see. Let's go on to this next topic here. Oh yeah, this is a good one right here. All right. Do the Braves have enough to get back to the World Series with the current roster?
Man, absolutely, dude.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I got some.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What you got, Coach?
All right. I'm gonna say no, but yes. So it's a 2-part questions here. All right.
Okay.
We have to keep the pitching strong. All right.
That's key.
They got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd already lost Jansen to a 15-day. We lost Acuna. He's day-to-day. He lost Ozzie until the end of close to September.
Right.
So those are key players. We're doing okay right now, but it's all about our health. If we can stay healthy, we're gonna be okay. But injuries are part of the game. Yeah. Even in baseball. But the Braves also can't get complacent because if you realize, like you said earlier, the Braves play better when they're behind
Mhm.
the 8 ball. If we get too far ahead, because right now we're like several games over where we were last year at this time.
Oh yeah.
So we don't want them to get too complacent. It's just like, okay, well, we're gonna just cruise here. We don't want. I prefer the Braves to be behind at All-Star break because they come in stronger after that. If they was ahead, just think about it. Just per se, like the old Braves did. They was always ahead.
Mhm.
And see what happened?
Yeah,
We got
every
one
time.
World Series out all those 14 years of
Every
winning the
single
division.
time. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So this team here is like a team that they play better under pressure than they do playing ahead. So that's just my personal opinion about that right there. But I think they're gonna make. I think they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But the
Oh yeah.
World Series,
They definitely gonna be okay, man. Cause shoot, yeah, I think Eddie Rosario still ain't came back yet. So
Right.
we're waiting on him to come back. He come.
Mhm.
Gonna be Acuna. Let's go ahead and put that out there right now. He gonna be Acuna. He gonna do his thing.
that's true.
Right.
But yeah, the pitching style gonna be that's gonna be like the main thing for him.
Got to wait.
That's gonna be the main. That's the main thing. The pit they got to keep the pitching good.
And to your point, the one of the things I've seen that irritates me is when you start seeing the pitcher giving up runs. You got to take them out. You can't wait until it get too bad or too far gone to switch them pitches out. Pitch, like you said, if you get that, you know what I'm saying? Because some nights they got the pitching is just immaculate. You can't touch it. We striking out people left and right. But then you got them periods where you get one or two people on the mound and they people just knocking home runs or baseline hits all on them all day long. It's like, yo, you got to switch it out.
Right.
Don't be afraid to switch it up. If y'all trying to get back to the World Series, you got to play like a World Series team that this is like y'all last game. Every game right now this season since y'all champs, this is you got to play this is your last game. Like you about to be eliminated.
Exactly.
You got to keep that hunger because the target is on your back. People didn't think we was going to win last year, but we won. We made a story, so they're gonna try to challenge us in a way where y'all ain't what y'all said y'all was.
Big time.
But it seems like that's the case every year for the Braves, right?
Yeah.
It's like what we got. We got the bats. We got a couple closers, but it's always those guys in the middle, right? So what are we really supposed to believe in as far as in the media? Okay, the Braves, are they for real? Okay, we asked the question, but like y'all said, last year what happened? We got riddled with injuries, and the front office did what nobody expected them to do, and that's replace what was lost with quality backs, with quality defense.
Oh yeah. Hey,
so
man,
it's give and take.
Yeah, because that outfield is stupid good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Michael Harris doing his thing.
Yeah, the outfield is stupid good. I mean, you know, shortstops and all of them, they doing their thing. It's just that at times we get that inconsistent pitching.
Yeah.
In key situations, you know, we'll be up 5-0, and then you notice they'll come back 2-3 runs. You know, by the 5th, 6th inning, we tied.
Oh yeah,
right. The bullpen is probably our biggest weakness every year.
Yeah, it's been like that for a long time too.
Yeah.
We ain't had them issues since Glavine and them boys was here.
Oh yeah.
Man, listen, that was the lineup.
Oh man, the Fab Five.
Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox, and even Rocker before he messed up.
Yeah,
right.
Oh, yeah.
Rocker was killing him in the 9th inning.
You don't get no better than that original Fab Five though. Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox, Merker, and Avery.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, and then you had me. I remember they used to have who was the two closers they had? I remember they had Greg and Michael, the side on dude, and Mark Wohlers. Come out there throwing that smoke, boy, throwing that gas.
Oh yeah, he had a burn on.
Oh yeah.
But that kid they got now, that little,
gas.
that kid they got now, what is Strider? Is that
Yeah.
his name?
Yeah.
That kid there, that boy right there,
Man, he throwing some heat.
that boy there,
He can throw.
consistent 96.
Man, them changers be nasty.
But they too fast.
Ooh,
Straight
man.
nasty.
They
Tell
look
me.
that dude throw an
I
89 mile change up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Like I said, if because who do we play next?
the
We got the Reds next.
Reds tomorrow.
Worst team in baseball, I think.
Okay. So who's got a record comparable to ours right now in the other conference?
Right now we're 3 games behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Dodgers,
You know, the
I think when the Dodgers got the same record, the same as Dodgers.
Yeah. Man, look, the Mets go Met, man. Let's go ahead and put it out there. The Mets are going
I hate to say it. When people talk about the Mets, I just be like, really?
Mets go Met, dog.
Sure about that? Yeah, because they get in the postseason and they
They
fly.
don't even get there. Basically, the Mets basically do the Dallas Cowboys. Do good the whole season, then get to the end, they get to the playoffs and then fall apart.
I can't, man.
Hey guys, we got 40 people in here watching, guys. You guys hit that like button for us, guys, because
Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and y'all come in with them super chats, man. One thing about it, we enjoy the donations. They help us they help us bring y'all more content. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, here let's get to the next topic because we're coming up on almost 40 minutes. This right here, I know everybody been wanting to talk about. DeJounte Murray traded to the Hawks from Spurs for Danilo Gallinari and multiple firsts. I'm gonna let Ant take this one.
Bro, that was a steal. A straight man, you talking about in the night. Back alley. A steal. What? Like you only give up a rotation piece and multiple first round picks that's not even this year or next year, but on down the line, man. Come on, bro. We didn't even have to trade away John Collins.
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro.
Hey. Now Nate can do what he said he was gonna do. Play Trey off the ball because DeJounte Murray can make it. He can make some shots.
Yes, he can make some.
And he also a two-way player. He can play defense,
Yes,
which was
he
one
can play
side, which
defense.
was Achilles heel from last year. We couldn't play no defense. So yeah, when you add Murray in there, he can create shots. He can play D. You know, Trey ain't got to do so much. He taking the pressure off of him. Now Trey can do what he do, and that's get over and make shots.
He can be the Curry.
Yeah, he can be the Curry. Basically, you gotta think about. Look at what you gotta think the guy came from the Warriors, man. So he know what he doing. The GM, he know what he doing. He know exactly what he doing.
You guys know what's cool about Trey and DeJounte? You know their birthday the same day?
Same day.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yo.
Sure is.
Oh,
Their birthday the same day, 2 years apart.
Is it during the season?
right.
Is it during the season?
September 19th, yeah. Well,
Keep them
Man.
going like Man City. Tell them don't go.
It's during the
Don't
football
go.
season.
Stay home. Don't go nowhere. I don't want to see y'all in no Madison City. I don't want to see y'all in the gold. I don't want to see y'all in Sweet Lounge.
I don't
Stay
think
home.
Trey wife gonna let him do that.
I not riding. No lemon pepper blues.
No lemon pepper Lou. We don't need that. If you want lemon pepper wing, go ahead and just get it DoorDash to you. Uber Eats. Y'all don't go in there.
Magic City dough dashing down there?
Right.
I think they is.
That's crazy.
The thing is, though, you gotta look at it. They already played together.
Yeah.
They already got their camaraderie. They already flow off each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of chemistry that's gonna be dangerous on the court. We were saying for the last 2 years, Trey needed some help. He needed that other ball handler that was gonna take that pressure off of him, so that he could do what he needed to do. Now he got it. And you see the way we went about it. Got him for cheap. This dude right now, you gotta think about it. He's big. So he ain't gotta worry about the body knocking him around. He's got a shot. He can go on the inside. He can play defense. So guess what you just done? You've just basically unlocked Trey to do what he does best. So now you in a situation where you got to pick your poison, because now you got to change your defense up. And that allows Trey to get hot every game. Yep. Especially when we play them defensive teams like the Heat. We play the Celtics. Yeah. Them teams that's going to really try to target him, they're not going to be able to do
it. Y'all see this coming in there?
Man, get out of here. I seen that. Nah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Very interesting.
That's why I put it up there.
Nah.
Like 4th seed.
So hold on. Let me ask you this.
4th seed at best for the Hawks.
Let me ask this. Isn't Kevin Durant and Kyrie, aren't they both about to try to leave Brooklyn?
I just read some. Go ahead.
Yeah, I read something earlier.
Just today, he wants a trade. Durant wants a trade.
Yeah, he wants a trade. They working with him now.
Yeah, so if Kevin Durant leave, Kyrie Irving leave too. And I don't trust Ben Simmons. So they ex-nate them. That's they off to the side. I mean, who else? What?
So what are you saying? Is that they could be a possible land here in Atlanta?
Durant? I can see that.
Well, first of all, they're gonna want to garner a lot of money. Yeah. They're gonna want to garner, and from what I was hearing, they were talking like they're trying to make them to like a package deal, which not a lot of teams is trying to hear dealing with Kyrie Irving.
That's $70 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then Kyrie upped into his option. He took his option though.
Let me ask y'all a question. How would y'all feel if hypothetically if they would try to land in them for the Hawks? What are your thoughts on it?
For both of them? Just one.
I'll say right now both.
No.
Being crazy off the top of the head.
I wouldn't do it.
Right.
I don't see that ever happening. Plus, I wouldn't want that because we see what happened in Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
It's something about Kyrie. I don't know what it is, but it's something about playing with Kyrie Irving. The rest of the team just don't gel well with Kyrie.
Right.
And I'm talking on chemistry. As far as chemistry go, it's like, what is it about Kyrie Irving when he was in Boston, now in Brooklyn? What is it about Kyrie Irving with it as a phenomenal talent as he is? The rest of the team seems to take a step back when he's on the team. Just don't understand what it is. Either maybe he just don't get other players involved as much as he should. A point guard, what's your job? Your job is to make sure the rest of the team eat too. You eat, they eat. That's what a point guard does. But with Kyrie, it's like, I get mines, and if you get yours, then that's good. But I get mines, and we're having a Kevin Durant who demands the ball so much. That was a clash. It didn't work. The only reason why it worked with LeBron is because LeBron is the ultimate facilitator. That's why I work with him.
Yeah.
It
So
has to be.
I wouldn't want it.
It has to be about the team. It's got to be team first versus individual players. That's why the Hawks got as far as they did, year before last, because it was about the team. They played team ball. Wasn't nobody trying to be bigger. Everybody knew Trey was a leader, but Trey didn't act like a diva. Trey made sure everybody ate. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't have a shot, he was throwing up alley-oops. He was throwing assists. You know what I'm saying? They were each feeding off each other in their respective roles. When you got somebody that's a diva and it's me, you're not gonna make every shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get a dunk on every fast break. You're not gonna hit every three. And when coaches see that,
My bad,
they plan that defense around stopping you because you're not involved in the team.
Yeah.
If y'all looked at Golden State, when Golden State got down to the wire, what did they start doing? Golden State was passing the ball. They was facilitating everybody on the team. Why? Because they were tiring out, the Celtics. They were tiring that defense out. They were trying to put players in position so they can make them threes. Oh, Lord.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all continue again. Hey, I had to post that up there, man. Right there, the Taryn Bland. Y'all make sure y'all check out my cousin, man. Cuz, what up? Shout out to my brother. Down to the Wire 513 is a podcast. He's checking in with it from Cincinnati, Ohio, man. Shout out to you, cuz. Oh my God, he got a piece of it.
But yeah, it's a team system. Man, Mike talks about it all the time, especially with football. No one player needs to be bigger than the team. It's a team sport. No one wins the Super Bowl by themselves. So with basketball, no one person is going to win the championship. Everybody got to contribute. And they had them clashes because the more superstars you get on a team, the more everybody wants to be about self.
Yeah.
And if you notice, anytime you overload a team with a bunch of stars, it don't work out.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's happened in baseball, it's happened in basketball, and it's happened in football.
It happened everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey,
and go ahead, Matt. Right.
With all that being said, where do y'all see the Hawks being seeded? If they make the playoffs, where y'all think the Hawks gonna be in the playoffs? Seed wise. You see, Cuz got his right there. He the basketball aficionado. Like you say, we're a 4 seed at best. I'm kind of agreeing with him. I think we could be a 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I think we got a lot of people.
Well, because you got to think, who was one of our toughest opponents in the postseason?
Miami.
Of course, Miami.
Right. And why? Miami had their defense.
Yeah.
Hard trap and trade. That hard trap.
We couldn't do nothing else.
Oh yeah.
Now let me put this in there. Have us playing in this past year with Murray right next to Trey. What do you think the outcome would have been then?
Oh, it would have been a closer series. I can tell you that right now. It would have been a way closer series than what it was. Man, that series against Miami, they were just outmatched, and just. I'm talking
about double team everybody.
They lunch money.
Well, they was able to hard trap Trey because let's go back to your Golden State example.
Right.
Option 2 and option 3 did their job.
Right.
When Steph was off the ball, when Steph wasn't the primary ball handler, which he usually isn't, options 2 and options 3 did their job.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a legit number 2 option, but now we do.
Right. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Because Clint gonna do his thing in the paint all day long.
Well, you got to stop playing volleyball.
Yeah.
That's just take to the hole.
Right.
Grab the rebound, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
cussing at this dude, man.
And then you had John Collins being inconsistent. Like I tell people, when John is on, he's on. When he's not, he's not.
But you
And on top of that,
when he's cold,
something I know
real
about
cold.
John Collins, though, you don't get him involved early, he goes away.
Yeah.
You got to start him up early.
You know, I'm gonna tell you about John Collins. The problem with him is they was trying to use him as a 2. Now since you got DeJounte, you got to use him as a 3, maybe a 4.
Yeah. He's that
He don't
clutch
have to
dude.
be the second option.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not a real number 2 option.
Exactly.
John Collins is that player that he's better when he has momentum.
Yeah.
That's when he's better. If you asking him to stand in place and to just catch and pass and shoot, that ain't him.
Right.
He can do it, but he don't do it at the level he do it when he running the floor.
Yeah.
When you give him opportunities running the floor, he's probably one of the best guys you can have running the floor. When I think of him, I think of Kelly Oubre Jr. I think of Zach LaVine. I think of them guys. When them guys get a head full, when they got a full head of steam, them guys are almost unstoppable.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't stop him 'cause they go
Absolutely.
He's great at
they
rim
go on
running.
top of you.
Yeah.
Right. What you
So,
guys
you
think
know-
about this comment right here?
I ain't even hate nothing about that right there.
I
gotta go check it out there.
Yeah,
I definitely got to check that
do
out.
some homework.
Yeah, I got to see what he did that source. What's his source?
He said SB Nation.
SB Nation.
SB Nate. Oh, no.
He said it like they just non-credible.
Half of what them guys say, I don't take them serious.
Right.
But since Gallinari is gone, guys, that's gonna give Jalen Johnson some chance to play.
Man. I'm glad they
It's
got
gonna be very interesting to see him play. What he can,
Bingo.
They did good when he was out playing with College Park. So but
Oh,
we're gonna see what he's gonna do when he's playing against the big boys now. So
I'm glad Gallinari gone, man. I'm like, man, you a 7-foot guy. You need to be in there blocking shots. You up there trying to shoot 3 like
that's all he does. He came from York.
Yeah, they need to take him back.
So, he with Spurs now. He's in the right system there. The Spurs. Let
him play with Pop. Let him play with Pop.
All right, guys, we coming up on an hour and everything. If anybody in the comment section got any questions, go ahead. Let's get your questions so we can begin winding it down.
Oh yeah, and make sure y'all hit them super chats, man. Sure, you hit them super chats. Y'all skip the line. We'll get straight to your question.
Yeah,
do what you do, man.
Make sure you like and subscribe. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show.
Oh yeah, big time.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you for being on, bro.
No problem.
Oh
bro.
yeah, always, bro.
All day.
We all gonna stick together, man. Dirty Bird Nation, Atlanta Falcon Nation. We here.
That's it.
We here.
Hey, here. Not here. Here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this comment from Floyd Donnelly right quick. He says, D-line or O-line, which one is our strength this year?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be D-line, man.
D-line.
D-line.
The O-line, they too inconsistent right now. It's hard for me to trust the O-line, man.
I'm gonna tell you why I think the O-line is gonna be better. This is their second year together, guys. Second year. Everybody's healthy from last year. So, like I said, you gotta realize Jalen, like Tori said, he was thrown in the fire last year, guys. He didn't want to play last year. They was thrown in the fire because of injuries. And McGarry, I think he's gonna be better because he wants another job.
Yeah.
He didn't get that 50 option, guy. He wants to get paid again. So he's gonna play better. I guarantee you, he's gonna play better. So but I think the O-line is gonna be our strength this year. I don't know why, but I just got a feeling the O-line will be.
I'm gonna go 50-50 because to me, on both sides of the ball, it's prove it time.
Yeah, that's true.
You got a handful of guys on both sides of the ball that have already been baptized in the fire. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're working on. But it's pretty much this team as a whole, they have a lot that they want to prove. So I'm taking the 50-50 because at this point right now, from last year, there really wasn't an edge. If you look at it, there really wasn't an edge on either side of the ball. Both sides had its moments, but both sides had struggles too. And being that we had some of our key players bow out, before and middle of the season, that kind of put everybody else on a not panic mode, but everybody on notice, like, okay, it's either I'm gonna show out now or do what I can, or I'm gonna get benched.
Yeah.
And now we got all these new players. We got this culture that Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot are trying to create. So now it's like both sides of the team. I mean, all three phases, they got to prove something.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going with 50-50.
I'm torn. I'm a bit torn because the defensive line just been so horrid over the past seasons, man.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem that's gonna take more than a couple all seasons to fix, to be honest. The edge rushes has been non-existent. I don't see it being fixed in off season or two. But as far as the offensive line goes, I'm actually kind of, I got high hopes for this offensive line. Like you said, this will be their second or third year to get most of them. And I actually like a tight end addition.
Mm-hmm.
I like that boy out of Georgia, John Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, he can block. He can block.
Yeah,
John Fitzpatrick to me is, and I did a video on this. John Fitzpatrick to me is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Because the guy, when you watch film on him, he's not gonna stand out on a stat sheet. Not by a long shot. I think he had like 17 catches for 200 yards out of the entire 4 years he was in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he had that many targets either. I think he was only targeted about 25 times.
Yeah. So of course you wouldn't be targeted that much when Brock Bowers is your tight end, man.
yeah.
Right. So you got Kyle Pitts over there on the other side.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm thinking is, when I watch the opportunities that John Fitzpatrick got, he took well advantage of those opportunities. The guy's sneaky athletic.
Yeah.
And I think of guys like Darren Waller and George Kittle, nobody especially George Kittle, nobody seen him coming.
Yeah. No.
Nobody seen George Kittle coming, man. And for about 3 or 4 years, he was the best tight end in the league.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And he seemed to come back into his own this past season. But this John Fitzpatrick guy reminds me a lot of a George Kittle. Sneaky athletic, very coachable, because he's not going to complain about his role.
Yeah.
I mean,
I tell you what. All right, let's. If you guys don't have anything else on that topic, let's get this last question here from Eric Mack. Do you guys think we bring Ridley back next season if we make the playoffs this season?
Oh, Disco Ridley, he on the dance floor right now. He out of there. Go.
I'm going to say it again. He's a great player. I just don't see how that locker room chemistry is going to work for him.
Yeah.
Nope.
Now, granted, you got new players, but everybody saw how he did it. So I'm looking from the outside in. It's like, do we really can we really trust you not to just get your panties in a bunch and decide you don't want to play in the sandbox no more?
Right. Big time.
You can't be waiting until we get in a real big game and decide you take me out of the game, coach. I don't want to play no more.
Right.
Now,
yeah.
Now, people saying, they may want really back because of the team we got now, but that's only making you comfortable. So what? Are we only going to use you in red zone situations?
Right.
Because that's about all I see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't going across the middle. And then you and Arthur Smith butting heads. You and Arthur Smith butting heads. That don't do well for the locker room.
Nope.
He's scared to get hit.
I think he could be another trade piece.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what
I'm thinking.
He's still on the books. He just not getting paid.
Let him come on back.
Down the drain this year, but he'll get the $11 million next year. But if we trade him,
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah. Hey, y'all think we got enough time for one more question?
Let's go ahead and get one more question, and then we'll do our final thoughts and everything.
Yeah. This comes from a cousin right here. Will Desmond Ritter be the starter by season's end?
That's a good one.
That's a controversial state question there.
It's got a simple answer though.
Yeah, it's a yes or no, but I don't know.
That depends on Mariota.
Yeah. It depends on him because everybody know he's always had them injury issues. So that's really the main concern right there. I don't think he gonna get benched because he's playing bad.
Mm-mm.
But his injury history just says like he probably won't make it the whole season, especially if the offensive line is bad. And that offensive line notorious for getting quarterbacks killed. So
that was a standstill quarterback.
And he can't escape it, Ritter gonna start before the season ends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, injury has always been the issue with Mariota.
Yeah.
Staying healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that will depend heavily on two things. That's going to depend heavily on how Arthur Smith schemes him in situations where we face teams with stout defenses. Yeah. Because what you gotta remember is our O-line suffered, for having holes in it, but it also suffered because our wide receiver core was not existent, which means Matt Ryan had to hold the ball longer to try to find somebody. Mm-hmm. And anytime you have to hold the ball because your receivers are not getting open, they're not getting separation, you put extra pressure on the O-line to hold up over that 3-second time limit. Yeah. So if you facing a stout defense, you're more worried about we got to make sure that the quarterback don't get sacked.
Right.
Plus, he's mobile. So if the play is set up, 9 times out of 10, if we get with the running game, he doesn't have to worry about as many injuries.
Yeah.
And in the passing game, because he's a mobile quarterback, we don't have to worry about as many injuries. Now, once he gets outside the pocket, it's fair game. But he's not stuck in the pocket waiting for the receivers to get open. So that means that either he can make a play for a first down, or he can lob it up and let one of the receivers get it, or dump it off to the running backs. It's all going to depend on how Arthur Smith schemes up stuff that will determine, hey, what we do. And it's also going to be the effect from the O-line itself if everybody does their assignment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all are blocking the way you're supposed to, it's ain't gonna be too bad on them. But like I said before, the first preseason games are going to let you know how that O-line cohesiveness is going to work.
Oh, yeah.
And those first 5 games are going to let you know whether or not Mariota is going to finish the season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that O-line in the preseason, dog.
Yeah.
Big time. Them and the defensive line. I'm paying attention to the trenches.
Yeah.
That's going to be the tail story. That's going to be the story right there.
Well, the scheme don't look different anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, because Arthur Smith want to be big in the backfield. He want to be big up front, and he want to be big on the outside. So it's gonna look different anyway.
He want to be physical.
That's it. Well, all right, people. Coming up, we're a little bit over an hour now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead, get our final thoughts in, and we're gonna go ahead and close it out. I'm gonna start with Coach, and then we can go all the way around. So, Coach, give me your final thought.
Well, I'm just looking forward to training camp, guys. So this, wait, like you said, it's a wait and see thing. So when training camp comes around, I can give you more detail about how this Falcons is going to be. So right now, it's a wait and see thing. All right. So that's all I have for you tonight.
Well, I'm gonna just piggyback off Coach. I'm waiting to see what we're gonna do in training camp. See how we looking, see how the team gel, and can we get this running game back to what it used to be, and getting some pressure on the quarterback. That's all I'm worried about.
I'm gonna parrot that. I'm looking forward to training camp. I got my eye on some position matchups, man. I want to see this tight end battle for that number 2 tight end with Hesse and Fitzpatrick and them boys. I'm really interested to see what goes down with that, and I'm real interested to see who's fighting for a position at that linebacker position, man. Because
that's gonna be the key.
God knows we need them boys to be beefed up over there.
Yeah.
What you got, Knight Rider?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was one of them fans when we traded Matt Ryan. I was one of those fans. I'm like, man, we ain't gonna win the 4 games. But when I seen how they drafted, and just being on the show with you guys talking about it, man, y'all actually picked my spirits up, man, a whole lot. Y'all made some valid points. We gonna surprise a lot of people this year. Everybody think we just gonna just lay over and just be done, and all that other. I just want to prove Brian McFadden wrong too, because the way he answered that question about us having optimism about making the playoffs or whatever, the way he answered that question, it kind of made me mad. So, I'm ready to see what this season gonna do, man. I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people, especially him. If we prove him wrong, then I'll be very satisfied. And no mucho grande, we will not be getting Baker Mayfield. Thank you very much.
Hell no.
Hell no. No.
Well, I just want people, like I said before, I just want people to be patient. It's a process. It's a process. I have hopes that we're gonna do what we said we're gonna do. We're gonna shock a lot of people, especially the quote unquote media narratives.
Yeah.
And we're going to change the culture in Atlanta and give our real fans something to believe in. You know what I'm saying? I feel real good about this year, because anytime you do something that goes against the grain, you normally come out on top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's well deserved. It's time for us to get back. And like Mike and I'm always say, this is the bad guy era.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Because they're not doing anything that the fans want. They're doing things that this team needs to succeed.
Right.
And that's what matters. Once you start winning, everybody else will follow suit and put butts in seats. Mm-hmm. Period.
Absolutely.
But
better than that.
But with that being said, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to Dirty Bird Thursdays. I am the Falcons therapist. We got my boy Coach and Knight Rider. The man down at the bottom, what's your name?
Blackberry Lorex.
Blackberry Lorex, listen. You want to make sure that you like, share, subscribe to AFN. Yeah. You can also follow us here. You can follow me here. You can also follow Miss Maggie T. Big Ant.
I got
Coach and Knight Rider. Listen, man, we want to, like I said, give a shout out to K Styles. Let's all get him to, 1K. So if you haven't subscribed to him, please do so. Also, Mad Mike Sports, man, he's on his road to 10K. We want to get him there. And you know, hey, just look, keep the faith. We're gonna do this.
Oh yeah.
We Falcons Nation. We're gonna get this going. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you head over to the next show. I heard it's gonna be something great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. With that being said, you guys enjoy your evening. We out. Peace.
Hey,
All right, home team.
Agree.
All right, home team.